What's going on, you guys? This is All Daniel One of PS4, and I'm going to be giving you guys a video on the best farming method. This farming method is going to be for both character levels, power levels, and resources. So you're going to be getting everything just with this one farming method. The best thing about this method is that it doesn't get boring. I mean, it can get boring after a few hours or so, because anything can get boring repeating it over and over and over and over. But the thing is, you're going to be fighting enemies, so I mean, you can end up timing yourself just to see if you can beat your own time or your own record or whatever. Or you can race against friends and whatnot just to spice it up a bit. But for the most part, this doesn't really get too boring. And it's even better when you have other people to farm with on this. Now, this method can take about 15 minutes or less. For us, it took about 10 minutes at average. But you know, within that 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes, you'll be getting 2 levels, a ton of resources, and a ton of gear. For me, it took around 2 hours just to go from 60 power to 130 soft cap. Currently, my character is at 132, and I mean, I've upgraded a few things, but I haven't upgraded everything. And some things is at like 127, 126 power on my gear, just because I haven't upgraded anything. I didn't want to use any resources at all. But like I said, I went from 60 to 130 soft cap in within 2 hours. Even once you hit max power level, though, this is still going to be a great place to farm. Just for the materials and gear alone, because this mission offers the most in such a small amount of time and space. Meaning, it's a small map and it doesn't take long to clear it. Now, I will be showing you the route of where to go just to make it simpler and easier for you to follow. And also, don't forget to make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe if you do want to see more Marvel's Avengers content. So let's go ahead and get going to it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is open up your objectives. When you open up your objectives, you want to go and look at Reigning Supreme. If you have it, then that means you're on the right step. If you don't have Reigning Supreme, then that means you're still doing the campaign, or you just never chose Avengers Initiative. But with Avengers Initiative, you want to make sure you have the mission called Day of the Remains. Now, I don't know exactly which step you need to be on for Day of the Remains. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Obviously, 7 and 8 is not going to be part of that. But yeah, that's all. You really just need to get the Day of the Remains mission. So once you get this mission, it's going to be really nice because it doesn't require you to be a high power to do this. You can actually be at any power level to do this. And the other really nice thing about this mission is it's not on rotation. And when I say rotation is, it's not like one of the Brown missions where I think it's like every hour the missions, or every 30 minutes the missions rotate. And sometimes they'll be available, sometimes they won't be. This mission is not part of the rotation, so it's always going to be there because it's part of a chain mission. Now, what you want to do with Day of the Remains is, what I would recommend is putting it on Challenge 4. So it's going to be on Brutal difficulty. And the reason why is because the materials that you get from the chests and everything, you're going to be getting a lot more material. So for example, the modules, you want to get the modules, you want to get as much modules as possible, because once you hit 130 power on your gear for anything, it's going to require modules. I think it's 3 modules for an upgrade on the purple gear, and then for the yellow gear, for the legendaries, they just rise up more and more and more. Like, it gets more expensive. So being able to farm these modules is going to be very, very, very important. Now, if you're not too worried about it and you just want to level up your power just like right away and not really struggle through all this, then I guess you could just go put it on Challenge 1, because really there's no difference in loot other than the material that you get from the chests and the materials from the crates. You get more of that. But the enemies, they don't really drop any higher tiers or anything. The only thing that's different with the loot is the star rating. Star rating is higher on the gear, on the higher difficulties. The lower difficulties makes the quality less. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the clip so you guys can see the farming route and everything. I will kind of like outline where you want to go for first and whatnot, just to make it easier on you so you don't have to kind of guess the route that I'm running. But it's pretty simple. It's basically like one big circle, in a sense. Not really a circle. It's like you go right, then you go left, then you go back right. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and let's go.
On the ground. See if you can find us a lead on those Inhumans.
Working on it now.
The watchdogs are getting more powerful, aren't they? Seems like they're everywhere.
Nobody's trying to stop them, except us. But you know that's a pretty big us, so I think we've got a chance.
Totally. There they are. Pim's team.
I'm guessing that's not a campfire.
Made it!
How we doing, Hank?
Sounds like gunfire in the forest. The Inhumans are holed up in an old bunker, but watchdogs are closing in.
All right, you all stay back. We'll head in and send the Inhumans your way.
Got it. Be careful in there. Looks like AIM gifted their friends some new toys.
What kind of toys are we talking?
I'm guessing big, explodey fire ones.
Good guess. There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something useful. This one's mine. Watch your eyes, everyone! Look for a chest containing special resources nearby. Toss them in, people!
We need to get those Inhumans before the watchdogs do.
So, everything's on fire. Did we expect everything to be on fire?
I don't think so.
Good, good. Just checking. There is a chest with gear close by. Party time! We got company. Keep an eye out for that bunker. Shouldn't be far. One of our resistance allies is close
Look what
by
they did
and
to
could
this
use some
place.
help. This... That did it. Theo, work your magic.
We found them!
Back off, Fido. The Avengers! They're here!
Too late. These freaks are ours.
Round them up! There appears to be an old shield cache close to your location.
Shield stuff! We're good.
Let's do this right.
It's clear. The resistance is waiting down the road. They'll get you somewhere safe.
Thank you. All right, come on, let's go.
Watchdogs aren't happy. Reinforcements headed your way.
We'll cover your exit. Go!
If you hurry, you can ambush the watchdogs before they get to you.
Better jet.
Hey, watchdogs! You looking for us?
Capture the Avengers.
I don't think so.
You want to protect these monsters? You can die like one! You're a disgrace! No one else falls! You got it? Stand up and fight! Forget the weak! Did that hurt? Ooh, did that hurt? That looked like it hurt. Nice work.
What's next?
Hank, what's going on out there?
I think we found what set the forest on fire.
You guys okay?
It's closer to you than it is to us. We need some time to get everyone aboard the Quinjet.
That we can do. Let's get these punks.
Was that supposed to be cool?
You know what? You spend too much time with Nat. I am cool.
Not in this forest. Get it? Because it's on fire.
Oh, and I'm uncool? Come on, that was way worse.
If you say so.
Don't you humor me. Thank you. I'm here till Thursday.
One down.
Keep it up.
Name, Miss Marvel.
Well, there's all of them.
Better get those Inhumans out of here.
Pym, you are clear for takeoff. Almost there, guys.
Just one more.
The Inhumans are on their way to the anthill now. Thank you for helping us out back there.
So that's pretty much the end of this video. Hopefully it does help you guys out. If it does, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you need help or anything, just let me know down in the comment section. I'll try my best to help you guys out to the best of my ability. But yeah, like, there's really no other mission that we found that seemed to be nowhere near as good as farming this. Like, we pretty much farmed every mission that you could think of on here. Well, we tried farming and it just wasn't as good. Now there's the harm room that you could technically farm, but it's just you don't get rewarded. You just get XP for your character level, but you don't get rewarded for anything. And you get a comic book, but you also get a comic book pretty much every time on the tower chest. I think that's what I would call it. You pretty much get a comic book every time. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps you guys out. If it does, leave a comment, like, subscribe. This is all Danny Did One on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.